And we're back to learning Illustrator in a year day 221. Let me show the wave warp effect, and I directly use the type tool right here to create a text element, size it up holding shift, and then we go to effect warp and use the wave. Horizontal creates this effect from top to bottom and vertical from left to right. Bend is the intensity, and you can also distort it into both directions. In general, when you work with text, it's a good idea to keep it horizontal. When you use vertical, you can only go to small intensities, otherwise you're going to lose the readability. Why have I shown you a text first and not an element? Well, if you use an element like a rectangle, you can actually see it. It's not a preview issue. It's not because it's horizontal or vertical. It's because the wave transforms the element inside of itself. So in this case, the rectangle has clear borders, and within its borders, we have the transformation. We can't really see it because it's just one color. Let me create 4 rectangles. I simply hold Alt here and drag copies out of the first one, and I give that different colors. Afterwards, I select it all, and I go to Object and Group. And now I use the warp wave again. Now you can see it. So there is this wave generated inside of the limits of our object, in this case, the 4 rectangles. So on the borders, there is no adjustment, only inside. And therefore, you either need to have an element that has multiple colors inside, or you need to have a text element. As text is not uniform, the wave effect is not only applied, but it's also visible. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.